Hello and welcome back. On the last episode, we completed Monkey's Route, and unfortunately, it was a complete, complete bamboozle. Really, didn't expect anything to happen. I expected Snake and Dragon to be killing everyone for some reason, which didn't make sense. Turned out everyone killed each other. Dog was the smart one and did nothing. He and I survived on our own. Well, Monkey survived somehow. I think that's by biased of Brian. So yeah, now we're trying to find Sheep's Route, which I believe this one is. I could be wrong. After that, it somehow we'll have to try and find the correct combination to finish off Tiger's Route, then do Ox and Mouse's Route, respectively. But I need to know everyone's names, which is an issue, really. Anyway, as we go. If that's everything, then let's split up and begin looking for minor trinkets. Let's. I think I'll search some nearby classrooms. I'll join you. Oh, so will I. Both of you want to come with me? Due to recent events, I don't like the idea of searching on my own as much. Is that why you're going with her? How strange. I simply go because this way because I choose to. You all do what you want. I'm going to search by myself. If it's all the same to you guys, I'll go by myself. I'll also go by myself, sorry. I'd rather be alone right now, too. Oh, see, that's what's different from between, I guess, because this is the one where Horse is the killer. And I think in the last one, she came with, Monkey and Pig and Rooster. Monkey, Pig and Rooster. Why is Monkey in the group now? Mouse, Pig and Rooster. So I think this is definitely the new path. That's good. Okay. Look, people, if you want to go work as a group, do so. If you don't. We're all adults. We can make our own decisions. Are you sure we're all adults? I mean, we're in school, technically. Even if it's law school. Rooster's like literally a man-child. Dog is an adult, but he's not really a responsible one. Dragon looks like a rebellious teen. Fair enough, Snake isn't a teacher. Yeah. How old is Snake supposed to be? He looks, because obviously he's got grey hair, but I think it's just like art style-wise. Anyway. Let's stop talking about searching and start searching. Ox's definitive statement broke up the group and sent us on our way. Like they said they would, Rooster, Pig, and Pig searched nearby classrooms with me. As a group, searching rooms went by much quicker. We determined a certain room didn't have any clues in no time flat. We began to search through the next classroom. However, we weren't searching for long before an announcement started to play through the speakers in our tablets. Attention animals, attention jurors. A major drink has been used. Upon activation, this announcement is plays on all tablets. This can't be good. Someone has activated the butcher's knife. Okay, so that's Horse still. With the butcher's knives in play, at the end of every round, the user will move additional 3 spaces forward for every corpse the knife has slashed. Corpse. Of course, if a corpse is already slashed, the butcher's knife is slashed again. The movement won't take place. To the innocent, I wish you luck. To the butcher, happy hunting. Instead of elaborating, the tablet speakers went silent. What? What on earth was that about? It was one thing to play this creepy game with the threat of execution, but now all of a sudden it was a hunt. So yes, this is the one where horses. Okay, because last time we told we had Sheep, and Sheep obviously was with us and defended us. Well, Horse kept Sheep alive. So, who would activate such a crazy major trinket? The others were also struggling with the news. What? What the hell? There's no way I can't run and hide. I don't want my life to end in some crappy retail telling of a Richard Connell story. I don't know who that is. Actually, I wish it was like that. At least then I'd have a half a decent chance of fighting back. Hunting me? I know I'm fabulous. I'm a fabulous catch, but this is going a little far. Well, I mean, at least in this timeline, we know. Oh, it's worse in the horse's timeline, because at least in the horse's timeline, we know 4 people are innocent. Then again, we found Horse with the butcher's knife instantly by Dog. Unfortunately, he was the first one gone. I wonder if he's going to survive this one, or at least going to last longer. Ah. Oh god, I'm really going to die like this, aren't I? You two snap out of it. Seriously, I'm sick of this group of just falling apart the moment things start getting a little scary. Though we already, I thought we already flushed this fear of death thing out of our system back at the cafeteria. To be fair, that's an awfully big thing to flush away in a single panic session. That's a good point. I gotta stand by Rooster on that one. I can't really say he's wrong. No, Mouse is right. No, Mouse is not always right. Let's get this right. We shouldn't jump to conclusions so quickly. We don't have any idea what's happening right now. Someone activated a major trinket. That's always... We wanted the minor trinkets, not the majors. Just because someone activated an item doesn't mean they're going to use it. Why else would you activate it? Yeah, I'm with Rooster on this one. To test it out. Okay, fair point. People are curious. Please. We already know that someone's trying to kill us all. This clearly is the work of that person. We don't know that there's someone trying to kill... I mean, you both have points, but I'm on Rooster, really. I'm on Rooster's side. Pig, did you just listen to the rules? Whoever has the determined personality has to kill us all to survive. You're absolutely going to try to do this, try and do that. Oh yeah, because this one also, Tiger's also the other traitor, isn't she? Maybe not. There are some people who would be willing to sacrifice themselves for the group. Name one person that, other than that idiot Tiger. Horse? Ooh, ouch. Ox, sheep, mouse, monkey, and tiger. That's 5. That's almost half of us. Almost. Are you joking around with me right now? Horse? That guy? Horse? The person we just saw? Horse. The big brute. That's the guy you're talking about. The one you're thinking would sacrifice himself for us. Horse. Yeah, honestly, I think at the start of this I would have thought the same way as Pig. But yeah, Rooster's making a lot of sense, really. Rooster's currently the brains of this group, which is killing me to say, honestly, but yeah. Yeah, that's right. You don't think so? Please. No offense to the guy, but inside his head are just 2 response buttons, and the buttons are fine and murder. That is honestly quite accurate, really. He goes along with things until he's saying this is fine, or fine, I'll do it, until it's like, okay, then, time to murder. That seems a little harsh, but again, it's accurate. Sorry, Horse. Again, guys, shut up. We all need to group up and discuss this. To make sure everyone gets out to the cafeteria, we should split up and gather everybody. Are you pranking with me right now? Ashton Kutcher much? I don't know that reference either. Your plan means taking someone who has that knife. Mouse. Talking to someone who has that knife. Mouse. I don't know if you know about this, but talking is the number 2 thing. Is the number thing to occur just before murder. What's the number 1 then? Screaming? What's number 1? Assault. Okay. Actually, I think Rooster's right. If someone's trying to kill us, splitting up seems really. I get it. The others probably know we need to meet up in the cafeteria, so let's trust them. And group up in a big buffet for a potential purloiner in our unslit throats. A truly confounding plan. Rooster, it sounds like you've had an objection with everything we've suggested so far. What's his idea? What do you think we should do? Panic? Honestly, yeah, kind of, in this situation. Okay, well, we're not doing that, so I guess we'll go with Pig's plan. She's right, the others will probably know to meet up at the cafeteria. Fine, but I like my idea better. Well, okay. At least we three can trust each other. That's a quarter of the people here. With a plan to regroup in mind, we ran back to the cafeteria. Luckily, it wasn't too far away. When we got back, Snake, Ox, and Tiger were there. Okay, so that's 6 of us. I like the group we've got here. I like the group we've just met, I mean. Not the one that we were stuck with. It seems I wasn't mistaken in thinking the others would realize the proper course of strategy. Good work, everybody. Mouse, thank God you're all safe. Yes, Mouse, the singular person of worth in that group. I don't mind saying it. Pig is smart, I can't deny it, and so is Rooster. Rooster's smart in the deceiving way. Pig's obviously shown herself to be smart in the science way. But logic-wise, Mouse is the only one that, matters. Ox and Tiger, fair enough. I mean, fair enough for Tiger, because obviously he'd be a big suspect. And Ox and Snake have always been pretty logical. Snake's been pragmatic. Logical, I'm not... no, I'd say he is. Ox, Snake. You both thought to meet here and try and regroup with everyone else as well. Well, this is the type of announcement that warrants group discussion. Ox, you're smart, right? Yeah, that's usually why he's been killed a lot first. I like to think so, yes. I'm here too. Mouse, you kind of... You are smart, but you're also dumb. Ox is smart where his smartness gets in his own way. You're smart where you sometimes just do dumb things, but you are smart. Do you think it's possible that someone was just seeing what Major Trinket, Major Trinket did? Just not going to respond, huh? Okay, I see how it is. I certainly think it's possible, if optimistic. However, if that's the case, there's no need to panic, which is exactly why we should panic as if... why we should panic as if he doesn't plan that. Okay. Huh? Yeah, I believe Ox is attempting to invoke the theory that of playing out our odds. A term originally used by poker theorists. A general concept to ignore possibility and inevitably lead to your loss of victory. Since they'll happen regardless of your input. Okay, so basically just... Okay. Instead, pretend like the only possibility are the ones you're in control of. Your victory, defeat, stake, and strategize against those. I get it. If someone really was testing it out, there's no need to panic. They'll just admit it when asked about it. So we should pretend like they're definitely... So we should pretend like they're definitely trying to kill us, regardless of whether or not that's true, since if that's the case, whether we'll live or die is still in our control. A quick learner, I see. Just as this exchange finished, I saw Sheep make her way to the cafeteria. She looked petrified. Sheep, are you okay? Oh no, what happened? Yeah, I'm fine. Are you going to say someone isn't? Thank God there are more people. There are more people over here, though. I was really starting to freak out. Wandering in the halls all alone. I don't think you are alone. Think you're with the horse. Well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that now. We're all here. That's 7 of us. I'm just really nervous right now. What if someone like Horse bursts in here right now, knife in hand, trying to stab us to death? Sheep is doubting Horse? Okay, surprising. Don't worry, you're in a group now. I can guarantee that with this many people, you'll probably wouldn't be able to kill us all, not with this many escape routes. Yeah, but you'll probably prioritize the small people, i.e. Snake, Horse, Snake, Ox, and Mouse. Yeah. Rooster, that's not helpful. Why not? It's a valid point. It is a valid point. Again, I've got to... It seems like Sheep Routes is basically just... I'm siding with Rooster so far. Why would someone do this? We were all getting along. Sheep looked like she was on the brink of tears. Luckily, Ox and Pig walked over to comfort her. Yeah, I think it's good that those two walked over. Okay, so Dragon, Dog, Bunny... Monkey's missing still. Yeah, so it's just those 5. Probably for the best. Being a consoling figure wasn't exactly my greatest strength. Yeah, that's being helpful is difficult because you don't know what is going to help by saying saying things is going to help, what's not. Just as that was going on, Dragon walked into the cafeteria with Bunny shortly behind her. Okay, you two are still alive. That's 9 of us. We're over here, huh? I guess Bunny was right after all. Dragon, Bunny, you two okay? Does it look like any of us aren't okay? You've got eyes. Use them. Well, that's not exactly needed. Thanks for asking, Mouse. We're all fine. Thank you still being a polite person, Bunny. In fact, you could say that they're really? Okay, Tony. Okay, Tony. Tony the tiger over here. God damn it, tiger. Okay, you found the name of the found the name of the video already. Is that what? Are you doing a tiger pun right now, or tiger pun? You know what? Forget it. Glad to see you two are safe. So some person turned this thing into a hunt all of a sudden. Of course, things would go to hell. Don't worry. If it's a fight someone wants, it's a fight they'll have. The fight they're going to get. That's what I'm talking about. I should have gone around looking for the person with the knife and challenged them to a fight. As you can see, it was a struggle to get her to agree to come here. Thank you for coming and trying and succeeding, Bunny. I appreciate the effort. We need to talk about this. Yep. Okay, you're still alive. Just based on it looks like you've got a black eye, unfortunately, based on like the shading. Just then, I noticed that Monkey had also made her way back to the cafeteria. Mouse, are you holding up okay? I know the news is dismaying, but keep a level head. So, horse is in the middle of killing dog currently. We can get through this together. I'm here for you. I'm fine, Monkey. I really am. If you say so. Even when faced with such a scary looming threat, Monkey's first instinct was to check up on me. God bless her. Now the only people missing were Dog and Horse. We hoped the two would make their way here, but time passed and no one joined the group. A few minutes, we started to worry that they weren't coming. Obviously, because once hunting us down, well, that wasn't the concern. What started to worry was that they couldn't come. What on earth would be happening outside the cafeteria? The unease grew. So there's 10 of us here. Okay, cool. And those two are still fated to die first. The unease grew, and the unrest grew to unrest when someone else voiced their concerns, albeit a bit in a slightly unpredicted way. Rooster? I'm bored. Yeah, it's always Rooster. Excuse me? Bored? We've just been sitting here in one room with this, and the stragglers still haven't come. I'm sorry our meeting about a potentially deadly butcher isn't engaging to you. Would you prefer it if something was happening? Maybe. Right now I feel like I'm being eaten alive by worry. I think we should leave the cafeteria and check out what's happening to the rest of the school. Why on earth would we leave the safety of the group and weapons? We have weapons in this one? Oh, yeah, because we went with Tiger and we found the... Okay. That's a bunch of good reasons. There's a bunch of good reasons. Let's take Dog, for instance. He seemed like a cool guy, and yet he might be bleeding to death right as this moment, begging for our help. Oh, that hurts that hurts to imagine, really, because we know that's what he's probably doing. You have absolutely no evidence to support that statement. Well, if grouping up like this was with the knife man once, this could they could be planning a bomb above us or something. Are you being serious right now? A bomb? How on earth would they get that? There is a grenade, literally. We found a grenade in the gym. Okay, I know I'm supposed to be. You're supposed to be the smart one or something, but I think I'm actually right here. Yeah, I kind of have to agree with Rooster on this one. I don't like Sheep's Root already. Like, I'm not crazy right now, right? Like, I'm actually correct about this. Look, if you're saying a horse or dog is trying to kill us all, then it's just as likely that they're hiding outside, waiting for to attack when we wander away from the group. You think the traitor's plan is to let us get bored and come to them? They're not an idiot. They can't possibly expect us to be careless enough to just wander around and let them kill us. So you're aware of how dumb you sound. How dumb you're sounding. Idiocy and genius are oft mistaken. Both fall outside the pattern of norm thinking. Who replaced Rooster? All we did was go into a different timeline and suddenly he's like the actual reasonable one? That doesn't... You know what, whatever. I know Ox is trying to keep us safe, but Rooster is making valid points. Because there is a grenade, there is someone that we don't know of, especially Horse, considering the size of him. Mouse, could you please tell Rooster that we're waiting for Dog and Horse to get to here? Well, this will surprise you just as much as me, but I actually think Rooster has a point. Of course I have a point. This fact should not be surprising in the slightest. And yet it is. Mouse, do you really want to find those two? They might not know that we're meeting in the cafeteria right now. It's not like it's not like assumed knowledge or anything. It's worth it to go look for them. I can't convince you otherwise, can I? I doubt it. Fine. In that case, I'm coming with you. Can't exactly trust anyone else to proceed with the unnecessary caution. Wow, how brave. You two are looking super stunning right now. The camera would be loving you. Honestly, Ox, you got some real star power. You should work on that feature. I kind of agree with Rooster. I hate this timeline. Hold on. I might be confused here. Am I wrong, or does it sound like you're not actually going to leave the safe zone? Who, me? Goodness, no. That sort of thing is for the expendables like you. Yeah, now that sounds like the Rooster we know. Before Ox could speak up, Sheep interceded. Apparently, she'd been listening to our conversation for a while now. Actually, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, I would love to come along as well. Sheep, are you sure about this? You know it's dangerous, right? Well, we know it is. Yeah, no, I think we should take it because we know we as the player know it's Horse, so we should take Sheep with us because obviously, even if Horse attacks Ox and myself, that leaves one person as a witness to come back here to tell everyone else. I know, but I want to help. Well, if that's how you feel, I am no place to object to such a help. Mouse? Should we bring Sheep along? Yeah, sure. Of course you can come. The more the merrier. I don't think that's how they say it. I don't think that's I think that saying's appropriate here. Or actually, either way, appropriate. Whatever, my point is that I'd be happy to have you help. Thanks, I promise I won't get in the way. That's true, you never do. And with that, things were set. People had objections with giving out guns, but we were granted a taser, just in case. We left the cafeteria and started looking around the school for Dog and Horse. Based on where the others had been searching, we decided to start looking around the second floor. That was where they were likely to be found before the announcement. We tried looking around through some rooms, but after a while I came to the classroom and I had difficulty opening. Is it locked? I can't imagine that would be the case. Here, let me try. Ox stepped in front of me and tried to open the door, but to no avail. Why did you think you could open it when I couldn't? I don't know. I just wanted to try. Annoyed, Ox started pushing the door, and to my surprise, it did start to open. It seemed something was in the way of is it Dog's body? As I made my way to the classroom, my heart sank, and as I realized what it was, Dog's body. I heard a shrill scream, but no sound escaped my mouth. How could it? It was clenched closed to know that to keep my mouth from vomiting on the floor. The only proper reaction to finding a body. The death is never pleasant. At most, it might be slightly gratifying if it's someone getting their just desserts, but even then, there's bitterness to it. But no, generally, death is accompanied by sadness or fear, and I felt both. But not nearly as much as I felt confusion, because the dead body was none other than Horse's and a seemingly unkillable man. Okay, That is... This... Now this is becoming interesting. Because obviously we thought Ox would be the... we thought Horse would be the killer. What on earth? No. Why did this happen? So, dog's hunting us down. Seriously. How did this happen? I don't know. I can't. It's my fault. Just like before, it's my fault. Sheep, easy. Hey, it's okay, it's not your fault. What do you mean, just like before? Ox, not the time. It was my fault he died, and just like this, it's just like that. And like, and this is just like that. Okay. If I'd searched with Horse and stayed with him, he wouldn't have. Sheep, snap out of it. You got it. Again, I'm not like, I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want to encourage attacking someone, or, like, hurting someone, but, like, you gotta give her, like a wake-up slap, just, you know, slap her across the face a bit, just to snap her out of it. Like, again, it's not like to cause pain, but more so just, like, to get her to focus on the problem. I don't know what last time is, but you certainly can't be expected to watch over everybody all the time. You're not responsible for Horse's death whatsoever. I think I need to sit down for a bit. Do you mind if I just stay in the corner of the room, not looking at the body? Of course. Sheep's signally limped over to the corner of the room. She didn't look okay. I wanted to talk to her more, but sure, she seemed, and make sure she was alright, but now wasn't the time for that. Not when someone had just been killed. Okay, looks like he had been shot to death. I guess there are more guns in this building than the ones we found earlier. Or not. Maybe this one was one of those guns. Looking at his wound, I guess it could be a pistol shot. And with a location like this, yeah, that causes his head to bleed out. Him to bleed out rather quick. Right through the chest. Okay. But that's weird, right? Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. That gun was apparently fired, and that we didn't know about it. Isn't the school? The school isn't big. The school isn't that big, but we should have been able to hear a gunshot. The amount of blood is also suspicious. Don't get me wrong, it's disgusting, but for someone who should have bled to death, there should have been more blood than this. So that's why. So dog moved the body quite far, apparently, but there's no blood, there's no drag marks, otherwise we'd have noticed, right? Maybe this isn't where he was originally shot. But we didn't find any blood trail, or any other place with a lot of blood pooled anywhere. Or everywhere. Yeah, is that really weird, isn't it? That's not even touching the weirdest part of all. Which is... remember how we found the body? It was blocking the door. It completely slumped in front of it. So he protected... He moved here himself. Yeah, that was pretty annoying. So what, though? A wound like this isn't instantly fatal, per se. Especially for a man of Horse's size. But he shouldn't have been able to move after being shot. And yet, he was completely blocking up the only access to this room. Did he have his tablet on him? Then we could check his personality is. Already checked. Couldn't find the tablet. Ah, damn. Damn indeed. You don't think the Jade Emperor did this, did you? Then why is Dog nowhere to be found? That would be completely defeat the purpose of his own game. And if we're keeping Snake's playing out your odds theory in mind, the Jade Emperor, if the Jade Emperor did do this, then it would mean he was fine with just killing us at random for no reason, meaning we're all as good as dead anyway. It's possible. It's possibly best to assume that one of us did this, but how? You could go out the windows, but those are probably blocked off, just like all the other exits. When we found the door, he was probably slumped against the. When we probably found the door, he was properly slumped against the door. So I don't think the only opening. I don't think only opening the door is a little bit where it would do it. but like you said, he couldn't move much after being shot like this. It's almost like a locked room mystery. Okay, Kyoko. You seem those dumb detective shows. I never thought I'd seen one of them in real life, though. With this puzzle in mind, I looked around the room. It was, for all intents and purposes, just a standard classroom. And yet, looking around, a thought crossed my mind. I've got it. I know how this happened. Oh, do continue. We've got to examine one simple part of the room. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'll save this for next time, and we'll find out what happened to a horse then, because I'm really curious. I didn't expect a horse to die, really. Anyway, thank you for stopping by for this one, and hopefully I'll see you for the next one. With that, goodbye.